Hello everyone, this is lesson 1 from chapter 7, Weather. What is weather? Have you ever filled a balloon with air? Air is made up of gases such as oxygen and nitrogen. You cannot see, smell, or taste air. You know it is around you because it takes up space and can move things. The air that surrounds Earth is part of the atmosphere. The atmosphere is a blanket of gases and tiny bits of dust that surrounds Earth. The atmosphere has several layers. The layer closest to Earth is where weather takes place. Weather is what the air is like at a certain time and place. Weather can be sunny, rainy, cloudy, hot, cold, warm, windy, snowy, and stormy. Air temperature. Suppose a friend asks, "What is the weather like today?" You might describe the air temperature. Temperature is a measurement of how hot or how cold something is. If you want to measure the temperature, you can use a thermometer. It's a tool that measures temperature. The weather can be warm or cool. It can be cloudy or sunny. It can be windy or still. What is the weather like here? The sun's energy heats Earth's land and water. Then the land and water heat the air. The sun heats the land and water more at a midday than at sunrise or sunset. This causes the air temperature to change throughout the day. Measuring air temperature. At 50 Fahrenheit or 10 Celsius, the air is cool. You have to wear a jacket. If it's at 32 Fahrenheit or 0 Celsius, then the water freezes. The air is cold, you have to wear a coat. And if the weather is at 86 Fahrenheit or 30 Celsius, then the air is hot, it is a good day for a swim. How can you describe the weather? Air temperature is just one thing you can describe about the weather. Precipitation, wind, and air pressure also describe the weather. When one of these changes, so does the weather. What do you mean by precipitation? Precipitation is water that falls to the ground from the atmosphere. You have probably seen rain and snow. There are other kinds of precipitation, such as sleet. Sleet is rain that freezes as it falls. Hail is lumps of ice that fall during a thunderstorm. Wind. Have you ever been pushed by moving air? Wind is a moving air. On a windy day, air moves fast. On a calm day, air moves slowly. Weather tools are used to find the direction and speed of wind. Air pressure. Air not only takes up space, it has weight too. Its weight presses down on Earth. Air pressure is the weight of air pressing down on Earth. It affects our daily weather. There are different weather tools. You can use a rain gauge to measure the amount of precipitation. You can use a weather vane to point out wind direction. You can use an anemometer that measures how fast the air is moving. And you can use a barometer in order to measure the air pressure. Please open your books to page 282 and 283 to have a look on the weather tools. How do you predict weather? Scientists use special tools to gather weather data. Weather balloons gather data about the atmosphere. Satellites observe weather from above the Earth's surface. The data they collect is used to predict future weather. Weather conditions are shown on maps like the one below. Look at page 284 in your science textbook. Who needs to know about weather? We all do. You need to know what to wear. Farmers need to know when to plant and pick crops. Pilots need to know about weather to fly in airplanes safely. So weather balloons, they gather about the atmosphere. So they all gather data about the atmosphere, while the satellites, they observe weather from Earth's surface. Thank you.